Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video. Hope your day going good. Hope your day went good. Hope your day body get good. Hope your spirit's still up. This message right here, I'm bringing it like I'm gonna bring it like I got it. I got a couple things that I had wrote down, but I'm gonna just make the video, man. If I need to get up, I'll get up, But I'm gonna have to make a following video to this because I want to make sure everybody get it. Everybody gotta get it. It's sun shining bright outside today. So it's a good time. We're gonna start off. I'm gonna talk about the garden. We're gonna talk about the garden again. Okay, Adam and Eve. See, God left out of the He left out of the garden. Adam and Eve ran across a serpent. Serpent told them if they eat off that tree, they was gonna be able to see, the knowledge of good and evil, and that they was gonna become like God. All right. From what we was told, the God we know, he knows all, right? Which God does know all. Why wouldn't God know of what was going to happen when he left out of the garden if that's how it had went down? See, Adam and Eve represents masculine, feminine energy, which we all have inside of us. We all have masculine and feminine. Most of us just operate out of feminine side. Most operate out of masculine side. Some got it balanced, but either way it go, everybody got it in them. Okay, so this serpent we was taught was the devil, was Satan, Lucifer, whatever name you comfortable with. You see, Lucifer means light bringer. Lucifer means light bringer. We was told that Lucifer got kicked out of heaven. And that's true. Mankind has been kicked out of heaven in a sense because we lost our connection to spirit. Okay, but we in the garden and good and evil. So she bit it. Eve bit it. He made Adam first. That's the story we was told. He made Adam first, but Eve bit the apple. After Eve bit the apple, before Eve bit the apple, Eve said it looked like a pleasant tree, a good tree it looked good for food, pleasant for food, and good to make you wise. So Eve had that acknowledgement before she even bit the apple. Listen to me. Before she even bit the apple, Eve had this acknowledgement of what the tree do. And I'm saying tree because we keep on saying that apple. She bit that apple. That apple comes off of the tree of life. That apple represents your third eye. That serpent represents the Kundalini energy that synthesizes and opens your third eye, your pineal gland. That's the whole thing in the garden. That's the whole parable about the garden is. Because a lot of us, we take it one way and head one way, and it's still confusion with it, still confusion with darkness and light. But Lucifer is a light bringer. Jesus said he was a light bringer. Satan, this is what Satan is. Whenever you have somebody that addicted to something, hooked on something, and we trying to get them to part from that, they rebel, normally, that's what humans would do. It's like we don't want to let go of the thing that's not good for us. And when people helping us break that addiction or whatever it is, that's our Satan. That's that person's Satan. That person that's helping them break that addiction, that's not folding to giving them what they want, they're sticking firm. That's that Satan. That's that person's Satan. And whenever you enlightening somebody, informing somebody, that's enlightening them, bringing light. That's a light bringer. You are their Lucifer. We have been taught through Christianity that Lucifer and Satan is the devil. And that's all to confuse everybody. Think about this. We all was convinced that Lucifer and Satan was the devil. Okay. So if we got it wrong and wouldn't have gotten it right, where would that have led everyone? Bigger picture, man. Bigger picture. You can buy the little wallet size, but you can get the big one that you can hang on the wall, Is according to what picture you're trying to get. Prophet getting a big picture. I feel like I've been in the little picture my whole life. But that's that concept of Adam and Eve. When she bit that apple, she became like God. Excuse me. She knew the knowledge of good and evil. And it was always silliness behind that right there, because it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense, God wants us to know what we doing out here. God wants us to know good and evil, and by her biting it and being able to see that, how we was taught, and being able to see that, some kind of way we was convinced that she was wrong for doing that, and that's why women have babies, and that's why people suffer. And that's not even what it is. It is none of that. It's none of that. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to give birth. It's a blessing to give birth, because the Creator picked your vessel. Lucifer means light bringer. You could do your research on that, uh, I would encourage anybody to, anything prophet say, try to connect with it, and see if prophet right. Okay, so we was taught these concepts, of Satan, devil, and it's not even, that's not what it's about, like prophet been saying in the videos that I've been making, like it's about individually working on ourselves, ridding ourselves of the ways and the things that tarnishes us, like that destroys us, and some kind of way we don't see them, those type of things. We be calling people, man, we just say, so we got our titles that that we have embedded within our mind frames, and it's time for people to get out of that. So whoever listening to this right now, that serpent in the garden, that serpent in the garden is you. It is you letting yourself know that if you eat from the tree of life, you gonna know the knowledge of good and evil. That's what it's telling you. The reason why they illustrated with Eve biting the apple is because the feminine is is first. Is first. I'm gonna put it like that. The feminine is first. That's that's the creative side of people. You create with your masculine too, but just if we just breaking stuff down right quick when we moving on. We get back to that if somebody need to know. But that's why it's illustrated with Eve biting the apple. And they seen, they knew they was naked, which means whenever you open up your third eye, whenever you wake up to the illusions, you understand that you was naked. Like you was out here naked. You understand that the whole time it was a spiritual war and you had no idea of it. You understand that, wow, the whole time, all these years I've been going through all of this, you mean to tell me it was spiritual? And I'm just looking and blaming people and this and that, wrong perceptions of things. Like it does make you feel you was naked. And that's what the garden is. And that serpent was cursed over the cattle and all that. We just took it like he gonna slither. Like you punish. You little rattler. You know, like a snake is a snake. Like a snake does that anyway. But that's not how we supposed to take it. Like, on his belly and all. We got all these chakras. We got these chakras, man. And your belly, that's your gut. That's your gut. Which means you wake up that Kundalini energy, you open up that apple, your pineal gland, and you could see. Your intuition heightens. Your understanding heightens. Your understanding love it heightens. Your perception, it heightens. Your abilities to grasp information, put it together, and help somebody heightens. Your motivation for good betterment, it heightens. It's a whole new energy. It's a whole new energy. It's a creative energy, is what it is. It's a creative energy. It allows you to tap into that oneness, understanding that, knowing when that sunshine on you is charging you up, understanding that these 5 points that was on, like that's on the stars is earth, wind, fire, earth, wind, fire, ether, which is cosmos. These are things we don't know, like that, like plasma. Plasma is important to your body, like important. You know, why you think they pay you for that? Why you think they pay you for that plasma like that? Like that's energy. Plasma is energy. As a matter of fact, plasma is one of the highest forms of energy. Melanin. I'll bring another video back. My next video, I'm gonna talk about that a little more. But in the garden, that's the illustration for us, letting us know that if we eat off of that tree of good and evil, that knowledge of we're gonna know that knowledge of good and evil if we eat off of that tree of life. That tree of life. That tree that is rooted and bear forth fruit. Like that enlightens us. That's what it's supposed to do, enlighten us. But it's finding self. It's tapping in. It's opening this pineal gland. If I'm not mistaken, I think I overread like Lucifer meaning pineal gland, and it's a lot of things, man, that we don't understand, man. I was gonna save this for another video, but Spirit telling me that now is a good time to put it in since we talking about apples. So the apple of your eye is actually right here. This is the apple of your eye, because this apple is what's going to allow you to see. This apple is what you're going to fall in love with. This apple right here. This is what's going to light up your vision. This is what's going to allow you to see. Like see spiritual eyes. But I had a video I was gonna make on this, but like I said, I'm gonna incorporate it now. That I was calling it apple of my eye. And I was explaining that you can go back and try to pull up old pictures of like the Kabbalah and like the Kundalini energy, and you will see it's the same thing they said like doctors' offices, them little snakes, and it got the apple. It got the apple up there, and it got the flame. Earth, wind, fire, water, plasma. That's the 5 That's the elements. That's the elements. You know, we don't know that. We weren't faucet. Cut the faucet on. I mean, water. Cut the faucet on. You know, earth. I'm going outside. You know, and it's deeper than that. Like it's deeper than that because it's the plasma is our energy. The earth is what we made of. The fire is what burns within.